So hello students. So last class we were discussing about the living world chapter. So in the third subheading we were having in the synopsis, that is a taxonomic category. So the definition for the taxonomy we have already studied, that is the identification, characterization and nomenclature of the living organisms. So after classifying them, we have to assign those newly identified organisms into a particular category, isn't it? So that for that we are having the taxonomic category. There is a procedure, there is a classification system. Okay. So classification involves the hierarchy of steps in which each step represents a taxonomic category. So here the hierarchy refers to a order system. Okay, one order system, it is called as a hierarchy, taxonomical hierarchy, and each step we call it as a taxonomical hierarchy or a taxonomical rank is a common word. Okay, all categories together constitute a taxonomical category. So whatever the rank system we are having, we call it as a taxonomical hierarchy. So how to understand this? For example, if you consider any public sector or any private sector, the employees who are working there will be a classification system, that is starting from a top one, president, vice president, secretary, like that, manager, deputy manager and clerk, like that, isn't it? So it is called as a hierarchy in the professional. Like that, in the taxonomical study also there will be a hierarchy. So each category represents a unit of classification. Whatever the steps we are having, broadly I will tell you now, only 7 steps are there. So each step or each category is representing a unit of classification. A group of organisms occupying a particular category is called a taxon. So taxon is a singular, taxa is a plural. For example, class Mammalia. So Mammalia is one class name where all the mammals, that means the viviparous organisms, or else the organisms which are possessing the mammary glands to produce the milk, they have been kept in a taxa called as a Mammalia. Okay, or else we can also give another definition for a taxon. That is, any unit of classification is called as a taxon. Any unit that is starting from kingdom ending with the species. So there will be total 7 are there. Any unit we can consider it as a taxon. Understood? So next one, so this is one example how the taxonomical hierarchy is going to work. Okay, so taxonomical hierarchy in ascending order, ascending from lowest to the highest category, ascending order. So category, lowest category is the species, next to that is genus, again that next to that is family, order, class, phylum or division, kingdom. So that what we have to understand here, species is the lowest category, kingdom is the highest category. Okay, and phylum and division, 2 words are there. Phylum, this word we have to use only for animals, only for animals. Division, this word we use only for plants. Okay, so this is the classification or taxonomical hierarchy of modern man. Homo sapiens, sapiens is the species name, Homo is a genus. So all the modern men, 780 crores of humans are there. The current population of the world is 780 crores, so that all are called with the same biological name, that is the Homo sapien. So all Homo sapiens are belongs to the family Hominidae. Okay, so family Hominidae is included in the order Primata. So this order Primata is including human beings, along with that it is having other human like creatures like monkeys, gorillas, chimpanzees, gaboons and all. And we all belongs to the class Mammalia. So as in the previous slide we have stated, that is, it is one taxon, Mammalia, isn't it? So Mammalia means the mammary gland possessing organisms which are producing the milk after the birth of the young one. So class Mammalia is included in the phylum Chordata. So phylum Chordata, it's a broad category which includes several classes, several orders. So in Chordata phylum there is one class called as the Mammalia. Along with that Mammalia, other classes will also be including in that. And the Chordata is included in the kingdom Animalia. So Animalia is a broader category. Okay, and it is including total 11 phylums. So we will study that. So we have to study in detail about the each and every taxon. Total 7 are there. The lowest one is the species. So it is a group of individual organisms with the fundamental similarities. Okay, any group of organisms which are having the fundamental similarities, we consider them as a species, and this definition is very important for the exam point of view. Another definition we can also give for the species, that is, it's a group of closely related organisms capable of interbreeding themselves to produce fertile offspring. Okay, this is the older definition, but it is also correct, but we have to refer the first one according to NCERT syllabus. So what is the according to old syllabus, what it is going to say? It is a group of closely related organisms capable of interbreeding to produce fertile offsprings. The organisms which can interbreed, that means which can mate one on each other, that means which can do sexual reproduction and produce a fertile offspring. Okay, the offsprings which are produced by that process has to be fertile. If they are infertile, we cannot be considered as a species. And as we know, it is the lowest category, that is a species. Some of the examples we are having here: common name in first column, generic name in second column, specific epithet or species name in the third column. So the mango tree, we are already aware of it. Genus name is Mangifera, species is Indica, Mangifera indica. So indica is a species which comes under the genus Mangifera. Like that, potato, nightshade, tomato, brinjal. The nightshade is one medicinal plant, and remaining potato, tomato, brinjal, we already know, common vegetables. All these four comes under the same genus called as the Solanum. Okay, genus is same, but their species name is different. Potato is tuberosum, nightshade is Solanum nigrum, tomato is Solanum lycopersicum, brinjal is Solanum melongena. Okay, so they are having different species name, but they belong to the same genus. Why? Because all are possessing a similar character. That means these three are the vegetables. That's why they have been kept in a same genus. Lion, tiger, leopard. So their genus name is Panthera. Same genus, but their species name is different. Lion is called as Panthera leo, tiger is called as Panthera tigris, leopard is called as Panthera pardus. So what is the similarities? Why all these three wild animals have been kept in the same genus? Why? Because all these three are wild animals, as well as they are all carnivorous, and somewhat their body structure is similar. That's why they belong to a same genus. Last one, the modern man, Homo sapiens. Okay, sapien is a species name, Homo is a genus name. So next one is the genus, a second lowest category. So it is the aggregates of closely related species. So example, potato, tomato and brinjal are species of the genus Solanum, as we already gone through that. Lion, leopard and tiger have been kept in a genus called as Panthera. But this genus Panthera is different from the genus Felis. So Felis is a genus where we can observe the wild cats as well as the domestic cats. Okay, Panthera is different, Felis is different. Understood? So we cannot include the cats in the genus Panthera. Next one is the family. So it's a group of closely related genera. Example, family Solanaceae includes genus Solanum, that is the vegetable family, vegetable genus. Genus Petunia, one flowering plant, as well as the genus Datura, it's a weed plant. So all these three genus are included in the Solanaceae. Why? Because they are all possessing a similar structure in their corolla. The corolla structure of the flower is similar. Family Felidae includes genus Panthera and genus Felidae. So now it comes, Felidae is a broad family which includes the genus both Panthera as well as the Felis, where lion, tigers and leopards are there, as well as the Felis, that is the cat genus. So both are included in the same family called as the Felidae. Why? Because their body structure is somewhat similar. Next one is the order. It is the assemblage of related families. So each order is consisting many families. Example, order Polymoniales. It is the name of an order which include the family Convolvulaceae and the family Solanaceae. So Convolvulaceae family, it is one creeping plants. It's a creeper, not a tree. And family Solanaceae. Solanaceae is one herbaceous. Okay, somewhat the Solanaceae family members will grow up to 3 to 4 feet, that much. But both are included in the same order, that is Polymoniales. Why? Because both are possessing same type of sexual structures. Their flower structures is somewhat resembling. That's why they have been included in the order Polymoniales. So next one, the order Carnivora includes the family Felidae and family Canidae. So Felidae is including the genus Panthera and the genus of the cats, as well as the family Canidae is including the dogs, that means both wild dogs as well as the domestic one. So both are kept in order Carnivora. Why? Because as we know, Felidae is including Panthera means they are all carnivorous. Genus Felis, cats are also somewhat omnivorous, but they are also feeding on the flesh. Like that, the Canidae, dogs can also feed on the flesh. That's why they are having similarity. That's why they have been included in the order Carnivora. So next one, the class. So class is the assemble of related orders. Example, order Primata, order Carnivora. Both have been placed in class Mammalia. So what is the similarities between Primata and Carnivora? So human beings are belongs to the order Primata and tigers are belongs to the order Carnivora. What is the similarity between human and tigers and lions? The similarity is we both are possessing the mammary glands. Okay, that's why in the class Mammalia. That's why we have been included in the class Mammalia. The second highest category now, phylum or division. Phylum in case of animal, division in case of plants. So it is the assemblage of related classes. Class Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves, Mammalia. So another one class is there, class Pisces. It comes under the phylum Chordata. Okay, Chordata is the second highest category where we are having total 5 classes. This is an example. 5 classes is included in the phylum Chordata. So all these 5 classes are possessing 3 important characters. The character of the chordates, possessing the gill slits, possessing of the notochord, the presence of nerve cord and all, isn't it? The last one is the kingdom. The kingdom is assemblage of related phyla. It is the highest category. Example, kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. So it is the topmost category. Above that there is no any other taxon. So kingdom Plantae including all the chloroplast bearing organisms, chloroplast bearing plants. Kingdom Animalia is including all the organisms which are not having the cell wall, okay, or eukaryotes. So at the end there is an important statement is there which is very important. The number of common characters or similarities goes on decreasing as we move from species to kingdom. So for that we have to refer this example. What they are going to say? The number of common characters or the similarities are goes on decreasing as we move from species to kingdom, or else in other words we can convert it like the number of common characters or the similarities goes on increasing from kingdom to species. Okay, species to kingdom similarities decreases, kingdom to species similarity increases. How it is? Sapiens, human beings, we are all similar, but as we move from species into order like Primata, as I told you, Primata is including monkeys, gorillas and chimpanzees also, so that the similarities decreases. Again we move from Primata into Animalia. Kingdom Animalia is including total 11 phylums which includes insects, fishes, birds and all. Similarities again decreases. Okay, this is very important one. So next one, so we have to study different examples in order to classify them. Total we are having 4 examples, 2 from kingdom Animalia, 2 animals and 2 plants. So in the first column we are having the common name. Okay, so second one is the biological name. So the common name man, biological name we call it as Homo sapien. So here the species is sapien, genus is Homo, Hominidae family, Primata order, Mammalia class, Chordata phylum and Animalia kingdom. This one we know. Second one is the housefly, common housefly we know. So its biological name, it is the Musca domestica. Okay, domestica is the species, Musca is a genus. And this Musca domestica is placed in a family called as Mucidae. So Mucidae is kept in an order called as Diptera. So here Diptera, di means 2, terra means wings. The insects with 2 wings have been kept in an order called as Diptera, and they all comes under the class Insecta in the phylum Arthropoda. So Arthropoda is having several classes, several orders, and the Arthropoda is included in the kingdom Animalia. So Arthropoda is one of the phylum among total 11 phylums. So total 11 phylums are there, among that Arthropoda is one of. And next one is the mango. The common name is mango. The biological name is Mangifera indica. So indica is species, Mangifera is the genus name. So that it belongs to the family Anacardiaceae and the order Sapindales and the class Dicotyledonnae. So dicotyledone, again two, di means two, cotyledone, two cotyledons. The plant's seeds which are having two cotyledons in them are considered as a dicotyledons, and it belongs to the division. So here we have to use the word division because it's a plant. Division Angiospermae, kingdom Plantae. So Angiospermae means it is a flower bearing plants. Next one is the wheat plant. So here the biological name of the wheat is the Triticum aestivum. So aestivum is the species name, Triticum is the genus name, and it belongs to the family Poaceae. Family Poaceae. So family Poaceae is having a peculiar character. It is also called as the grass family. That means the plants which are somewhat resemble the common grasses have been included in the same family called as Poaceae, and the order name is Poales. Class Monocotyledone. So what is Monocotyledone? Mono means single, cotyledon means cotyledon. The plant's seeds which are having only single cotyledon in it. That means you cannot break that seed into two equal wholes. Like in case of mango, if we observe the mango seed, we can break that seed into two wholes, but we cannot break the wheat seed, wheat grain. We cannot break it. Wheat, rice, jowar, maize, they are all monocotyledons, and monocotyledon is also included in the division Angiospermae. That means our monocots are also flower bearing. That's why the Angiospermae division is having two classes, that is dicotyledon and monocotyledon, and the Angiospermae is included in the kingdom Plantae. So both are belongs to the same kingdom, both are belongs to the same division, but their classes are different and other aspects are also different. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class.